Greetings to my unbelievable, passionate, crazy V family all over the planet. This is your one and only Drop Dead Gorgeous Chief, sitting here in the beautiful country of Thailand, in a place far, far away from Bangkok. I'm right now in the middle of the jungle where we are running the most advanced training platform in the V called the Advanced ISB. As you know, we have an ISB bootcamp every year, and once every 3 years we bring the graduates of ISB, a small group of people, to a training called Advanced ISB. And this is something you should aspire to attend, because this is not only about learning and evolving, this is about complete change of your DNA, taking all corrective alignment steps to get you to reach your limitless potential. And the group of people here, your uplines, your leaders, are simply unbelievable. And last night I did a process and spoke about a topic which I want to be the focal point of this Wednesday message, and the topic is passion. Now, a lot of people until today have tried to dissect and understand the industry of network marketing. Has it to do with the products, the comp plan, the company, the way the industry is growing globally, or has it to do with the person doing this business? Now, if you look at network marketing is about convincing people on a daily basis. Now, the convincing people is broken up to many parts. Your first stage of convincing people is at the stage of doing the presentation, which I hope you're doing, right, to a prospect. And that is the first stage of convincing somebody. The second stage is after that person signs up, you have to convince that person to take the business seriously, to commit, to make sure that he is not in QNet, but QNet is in him or her. And then you got to convince that person to stay consistent and sustain the energy and focus required to build this business huge and reach the pinnacle of success, that is to be a max out queen, max out king, a V partner, an AVP, a V council member. And every stage of your journey, there is something required you to convince them of, to lead them, and ultimately to follow you or follow the vision, like how I convince all of you to follow the vision of the great one, Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran. That you may not see this, for the past 19 years, Dato has spent hours and hours and hours convincing me to do something which he knows is right, and I may not be convinced that I want to do it that certain way. So if you really look at the duty of a networker, duty of an upline, the duty of a leader is to convince people to follow them. And I don't mean literally physically follow people around, but to follow the concept, follow the idea, follow the system, right? Follow the mantras of presentation, max out, all right? Convince people to stay disciplined and continue doing TAT every week, right? And last night, I was sharing with all your uplines who are here at Advanced ISB that the key component to lead people, the key component to convince anyone is your level of passion. That today, intellectualism, alright, this is becoming more and more irrelevant. Why? Because knowledge is no longer exclusive. Knowledge is available everywhere. That you can get an MBA online, you can get a PhD online, nobody can con you because you can Google it and verify whatever anyone is telling you. You can acquire knowledge this fast today just with your mobile phone, your iPad, your laptop. Look at our kids today. They are 2 million times smarter than us when we were their age. They are 2 million times more knowledgeable than us when we were their age. So knowledge and intellectualism, strategies, today no longer lead people, because at that level everyone is almost at an equal playing field. Then all of you watching this video, I know you have Googled network marketing success, how to be a great networker. I am convinced 100% that you have watched every video besides mine on YouTube of Americans, of other people around the world, to garner more knowledge. But knowledge alone doesn't mean you can lead people. Knowledge alone doesn't mean you can convince people. That some of the most influential personalities of our time, from Steve Jobs, right, to all the top millionaires in the world today, they didn't have a degree. They didn't finish college. But they had one thing which is hard to acquire, hard to find within yourself, and even harder to unleash it. That is the passion. The passion becomes the most attractive characteristic of an individual. Now I know all of you follow me because of my great looks, alright, and this unbelievable smile. But the truth of the matter is, you follow me because you know I'm passionate about what I tell you. You know I'm passionate about what I do every day. You know I'm passionate about the industry of network marketing. You know I am passionate about success and financial freedom. You know I'm passionate about Dato Sri Vijay, about Japadas Bismarck, our great founders. And that's why you listen. That's why you follow. That's why you implement what I tell you to implement. Now the challenge is, a lot of people think passion is about raising their voice. It's like, unbelievable! That's not passion. Passion cannot be fake. Passion cannot come from here. Passion must come from here. Passion is linked to absolute unconditional belief. You cannot be passionate about network marketing unless you believe in it. You cannot be passionate conveying a message to anyone unless your belief is absolute and unconditional, so much into what you are talking about, into what you are sharing. Now today many networkers are walking around like zombies, incapable of being passionate, incapable of inspiring people to follow them like your downlines. Now you complain that your downlines don't listen to you. You complain that your downlines don't follow your instructions, and you think there's something wrong with them. Guys, look at yourself. Are you passionate enough? Are you conveying that message and transferring that belief with the amount of passion that they have no choice but to listen, but to follow, but to comply? This is the biggest challenge people have faced. Now somebody came and told me, but Chief, not everyone is passionate. Not everyone knows how to be passionate. I'm a quiet person. I can run my network quietly. Total mega of the first order. You must be a complete failure. If you take every max out king and queen we have in QNet, if you take every success story of a V partner, AVP or V counsel, they all share one characteristic. They are passionate. They do not fear what the world thinks of them. They are just naturally powerful and passionate. And you ask me why, right? Because I believe that every person has a core energy within. They have the ability to be passionate. Now, have you seen yourself when you're watching your favorite cricket team play cricket, your favorite football team play football, or your favorite tennis players play tennis? Every point, alright, the quietest person in the house will suddenly become passionate, suddenly become crazy, suddenly start screaming, kicking the chair and say, oh my God, why did you miss the shot? Now that is naturally within us. Our inability to unleash it, our inability to bring it out when necessary, is because you need a catalyst. Now don't look at me like you're confused and Google catalyst. Let me explain what is catalyst. You put two liquids in chemistry class, nothing happens. You put one drop of a powder, boom, turns purple, bubbles start coming out. That powder is the catalyst. So if you look at our journey of life, every moment you have been truly passionate, every moment you raise your vairagya, as Dato Sri says, the inner passion, the inner fire, there was a catalyst. Now you cannot go through life as a networker waiting for that catalyst. You need to reach a point where you can reach in within yourself and pull out that power whenever you need to. Alright? Like what I have done for 19 years. You can see me on stage at VCon and you know when the power is on. When I switch on that button, knowingly or unknowingly, through unadulterated, pure passion comes out. And that passion doesn't reach your ears. It reaches your heart. That you can actually share that emotional power with me. That when I speak, or Dato Sri Vijay speaks, or Japa or the V partners speak, you know at some point there is that passion, and suddenly you go like, oh, I feel it, Chief. I feel your power, Chief. I am switched on, Chief. I can do this, Chief. Unbelievable. What is that? That is a transfer of passion. So each one of you, whether you are 1 week in the business, 6 months in the business, 10 years in the business, if you are incapable of unleashing that passion, right, and transferring it to others, even your facial expression will change. Your body language will change. Your chest will naturally come out. Alright? Your voice will become louder naturally, not forcing. And your voice will come loud from here, not from here. And you need to understand that passion is powered, is fueled by absolute belief in what you do. So if you lack passion in QNet, if you lack passion in your networking journey, if you lack passion as a leader, that means there is conflict in your mind. That means you are not 100% yet. You are still 99, 98, 90. You are afraid of something. You got to identify what it is. That you may not think you have fear, but fear does exist. And fear is the greatest thing that blocks passion from coming out. And that fear has to be addressed. Identify right now what's holding you back from being the most passionate, powerful leader. Because if today you are leading 10 people, it's okay. But when you want to lead 1,000 people, when you want to lead 10,000 people, when you want to lead 100,000 people or millions of people like what I'm doing for the founders, there is only one thing that works. There's only one thing, right, that can get 100,000 people to follow you wherever you want to go. And that is passion. That passion is the most powerful tool, is the most powerful emotion, is the most unbelievable energy that is contagious to anyone. Wars have been led by passionate leaders. That governments have been brought down because one leader managed to be passionate enough to lead the people to follow him or her, to challenge the status quo. And passion is one thing that is inconsistent in you. Passion is something you are struggling to bring out. Now you can act like you're passionate. It's ineffective. It doesn't reach people. You feel good because you're on stage raising your voice and singing Kumbaya. But if it doesn't reach people, if it doesn't transfer to people and create passionate followers and leaders and unbelievable networkers, then you have failed. So learn how the art to be passionate all the time. I'm passionate at home alone. I'm passionate with my dogs. I'm passionate with my kids. I'm passionate with everyone. This is not a state of mind. This is how I've chosen to live. That my power has been unleashed and it's limitless. Your power is blocked. Unblock it and unleash the true power of a networker. The true power required to be a great leader. That is passion. That is passion. That is passion. Find that passion within you, unleash it, and most importantly, passion has to be consistent. We are not actors in a movie. We are living life. We are here for success. We are here to help people max out. We are here to change the world. We are here to create a revolution for Dato Sri Vijay that is going to ultimately create balance in the world. So remember this. Intellectualism, knowledge, and everything you have, perfect system, great product explanation, the best presentation, all of this means nothing without passion.